Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for the crypto neo news, education, and opportunities. My name is Lucas, and I'm excited to share with you this next opportunity. I'm just kidding. These are notes. This is not scripted nor edited that well. So it's the latest alfalfa. We'll drop this immediately. That's what you come here for, right? The latest and greatest secret updates. And I am excited to share this with you. It is a secret update on one of the most innovative protocols, adding some of the most value to the blockchain ecosystem. And we'll get into the details of what they do and how you can support them. If you're new to blockchain, new to crypto, new to the IBC, new to Secret Network, well, you're in the right place. We've got a how to start your secret crypto journey from the basics of your first Web 3.0 wallet, sending, receiving, staking. Speaking of staking, we've got a growing playlist to our validators, adding value and how you choose to stake, the rewards you receive, how that commission works, and other rewards you can get depending upon the validators you choose to support. And you can support validators that are doing a great service to blockchain, to Secret Network. And it's almost like, well, some might even be directing some of their rewards directly to charities. So there's a lot of innovation going on with the validator choice mechanism in these proof of stake networks. Secret NFTs, if you have heard of Secret NFTs, that's because NFTs, which have been getting a lot of attention lately and have become more popular as of late. That being said, secret NFTs are completely different from NFTs. So once you understand how an NFT differentiates from its fungible counterpart, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or name the native chain token, you will recognize that, wow, this is great, but on a public ledger, it has its limitations. So secret NFTs being built on a privacy by default layer 1 blockchain have potential and dynamics and utility of value that you cannot replicate, fork, copy on any EVM chain, which is why you will start to see a lot of enterprise, a lot of interest and development. Already a lot of artists and creators creating and experimenting with the secret NFT protocol. Revolutionary, evolutionary in the world of blockchain and crypto, which is already revolutionary, evolutionary as a technology, because this is a new emerging technology that we're all learning. It's decentralized. It grows from the grassroots of support of those communities and projects you wish to see flourish. This is not financial, marital, commercial, legal, medical advice. It is educational, entertainment, information, hoping to help you on your journey to navigate you through these cryptic crypto waters. And if you see something that we get wrong, please drop in the comments, or something else going on that is of interest to research, because we make mistakes. I make mistakes. That's how I learn. I love to learn. So I'm sure that I will make more, and listen to your intuition, your heart, and do your own research. What else we have here? Airdrops and opportunities all the time. Have a video on that, how to maximize that. And there's more going on Secret Network than NFTs. A lot of beautiful development. DeFi tutorials. That's right. We don't just talk about it. We walk you through it and see what it looks like, how it's developed right now. And right now, it's like internet on the airplane. Don't complain if it gets a little buggy. It's part of the IBC ecosystem, which is very strong and resilient and interoperable and has been building for several years. And it is a beautiful time, because right now with what's happening, it is really just the beginning. I feel like I've covered that intro pretty well. Let's get right to it. What's the exciting news? What's the great news? Well, as Secret Network is this young emerging layer 1 smart contract platform with privacy by default, which there is really no competition in this realm. You have a protocol that's come out. You have a developer that's come out and seen a need. He sees a need, saw a need to add value to this ecosystem, to start building dynamic layers so people could use it and make it more efficient, help save people resources. And there is a beautiful thread on here. All links are left below, because we encourage you to do your own research and give a shout out to all those people that are there. What do we call growing up? Citing your resources. It's great to do. Not done a lot in crypto, but we try to do the best we can here to say thank you to all those out there that are dropping the alfalfa that we can turn around and feed before it gets milled and edited and cleaned up. We just put it right out there. So this is admittedly not that beautiful, but let's go right through it. You come here for this. It's more like a mushroom, right? That's why it's great to talk about this button group, because the BUTT token is about buttons, the mushroom button. And wow, a lot of insight and knowledge and value comes from this. Today, I will do a small thread, not me, Secret Waffle, the waffle ape. Today, I will do a small thread on one of the most productive team developing dApps on the Secret Network, Button Group. Make sure you follow them too. They will have more alfalfa about what they are doing than I. Okay, this is the thread right here. But soon to be named Button after Button Mushroom is the coin of the protocol. Max supply, 28 millions and 28 million, probably circulating 9 millions, burned 72 millions, market cap 1.3 millions, price 14 cents. Now, this is back in January. I have no idea if this is even accurate anymore. We could check it out and see what is, could have had that pulled up and ready to go. And let's see if we can find them over here. Not even sure. Yep, here we go. 17 cents. I was up from, that's nice. Not many people are aware of what this is and what it does. It's still very, very, very early. And, you know, support what you love because you'd like to see it grow. Don't expect it to be the lottery ticket for life. This whole space is a lottery ticket for life. Really, it's a beautiful time to be alive and to be a part of these ecosystems. The opportunities here have generations have not seen. And the communication, the knowledge that's being shared and how quickly through this beautiful decentralized mechanism, which is fitting for Button to be a mushroom, because that's how mycelium works, very similar to our nervous system and the brain, which is probably why they have, anyway, I'm going to go down that tangent, used it for healing and other synapses and brain activity. But yes, okay. We've gone through that, the tokenomics, the buttonomics, and BTNswap. We're going to go through this. It's the first DEX aggregator. We've talked about it. We've actually used it and talked about it in videos, but this is specifically to say thank you to Stephen. Thank you to the people over there. Just as Secret Waffle has put out this amazing thread and information. Why? Because you're going to go to Secret Swap, you're going to go to SecretNFTs to prevent front running, to save on that $1 billion pink elephant problem that no one's talking about on the EVM chains. You're going to go open up one tab, open up another, and see which one has the best rate. Well, on other EVM chains and DEXs or DeFi, you've learned that like 1inch, there are these DEX aggregators, which look at all the decentralized exchanges, and they find out which has the best rate based on liquidity. And there they offer you that best rate. So that's what BTNswap does. That's what a DEX aggregator is. And they actually have tiers where if you're holding Button token, you can stake them. I'm not sure if you even have to stake them, but just holding them, and it will lower your trading fees if you have trading fees on Button. But it gets even better. You're like, well, what if I just want to use it and not? That's okay, because if the fee, if the lowest fee, if the best exchange rate you can get comes from Sienna Secret or some other exchange down the road and not from Button Group, then they go ahead and route that exchange for you for free. You don't have to go there and do it. They'll just say, we'll do it right now for you. Go ahead and we'll charge you nothing as if you were right there. They get the cake or the icing or whatever, however it works, but they'll get the cred. That's how that works. Yield optimizer. Instead of farming SEFI, the yield optimizer will sell the rewards to increase your LP. 0.5% of the rewards are paid to BUTT stakers. So what this is, it's like an kind of like auto compounding your rewards, these yield optimizers. That's another aspect in DeFi on EVM change, which has been great for the couple of years for all of that development. But as many will come to understand and we continue to educate, that's what the channel's about. And that's why Stephen in AMA and a lot of protocols are specifically choosing Secret Network to develop on, because if you're serious about enterprise, you're serious about adoption in the future and practical application, then there has to be a level of privacy, because the way public ledgers operate, it's silly to assume that that is the mature financial, the mature evolved solution for financial alternatives or other. Mountain Dew, they've done so much. Okay, so you're like, is that all they do? No, not just a yield optimizer, a DEX aggregator, yield optimizer. Instead of farming SEFI, which is we're going to show examples of the token on SecretSwap, you can put it into ButtonSwap, you can farm it there, and it will automatically take those rewards and put it back in. So it will grow your position for you automatically, and they'll just take a small 0.5%. I don't know, pardon me, not 0.5, 5%. 5% of those rewards. Mount Doom, probably the most known feature of maybe, but soon other features are gonna be a lot more known, because we're gonna talk about some amazing features they have that should be and will be more known as they're building out more features, but this is one of their earliest. They created a place, Mount Doom, where you can burn NFTs. And we're going to talk about other NFTs. We've talked about like Midnight Teddy Club, which have game theory tokenomics designed to allow people to burn NFTs in order to customize an NFT permanently on the blockchain of a limited supply that has the same tier 1 tokenomics built in as, well, not tokenomics, because that's their iteration evolution in new dynamic, but they have that same tier 1 reward mechanism that Clandestino brought to the table with the new NFT decentralized DAO owned and run validators coming to Secret Network, which is wonderful and amazing and beautiful in itself. So NFTs, check out all those that have been burnt and sacrificed. There's going to be a lot that can be built with this, and more collaborations between NFT communities and this project or this application that already functions. But that's what's neat. You want to support people that are out there developing applications that add value. Yield optimizer, that adds value. DEX aggregator, hello, that adds value. It adds value to the whole Secret Network DeFi ecosystem. And they don't charge for using these. You can just go use those protocols. If they don't have a better fee or better rate, then there you go. Mountain Doom, anyone can use that. On one side, ButtonSwap allows me to get the best prices between Sienna and SecretSwap, while the yield optimizer sells my farm SEFI and compounds it for me. Other dApps are fun, and I'm looking forward to the next NFT burn ritual on Mount Doom. Hey, that could be a big Midnight Teddy Club. We'll see. So this is what you can do. You can buy Butt token on ButtonSwap, stake them, and join your fellow Buttonheads on Telegram and Discord. Absolutely. Telegram, Discord, Twitter. We will leave the Twitter below for Button as well. Shucks. Should have had that up too. But this thread's just so amazing and pinned. That's where you really want to give Secret Waffle some love there. And then you can also follow for the latest and greatest Button Group Direct, ButtonSwap, Mountain Doom. We're talking about Blocklocker. Okay, that's another thing. We've already talked about Yield Optimizer. Blocklocker is a place to store your keys. That's right. I looked at my notes. Okay, that's right, Blocklocker. I've got Scribble Scrabble, gentlemen. I was at AMA with them. I'm trying to get this alfalfa out to you ASAP. And Blocklocker is a place you can store your private keys. If you're ever looking for a place to store all your private keys and information, but it's always in this centralized storage or this place that can be compromised, you ever thought about storing it on a blockchain, not through AWS or a centralized server, but really on the blockchain? That is what they literally built. And this is the AMA that I was just talking about. Maybe posted somewhere. I'm not sure how to link that. If I figure it out, put it in the comments somewhere. Somebody may do that. But right now we're gonna go right to the tutorial place. How, like, what we're gonna do here. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do this together, as I have not had a chance. I've desired to support them and be a part of this way back when I posted and learned about it, but so busy researching and putting out content that now we're going to do this together. And I'll have this out within a day or two once I have a thumbnail made, and you will be rocking and rolling the Button Group as they continue to add more value, if you so choose, at your own risk. Be ready for everything to just dissipate and go down 80, 90%, 50% and stay that way for 2 or 3 or 4 years and just laugh it all away and continue to learn and add value. That is the mentality to hodl and join crypto, blockchain, this technology. It is volatile and early. However, if you look at around blockchain and look for what is emerging, what is innovative, and what is adding value, then I feel you have come to the right place and the most innovative and most valuable place when it comes to DeFi and blockchain development. All right, where are we at now? We're going to talk about 2 ways. Now you can farm, but by depositing an LP. It's the same way a yield optimizer works, or you can take a token, you can take an LP position from the native exchange and you bring it over here. And instead of leaving it on that native exchange where it is farmed for rewards, you leave it here, and through a smart contract, it automatically compounds those and distributes a portion of those to you in a big pool. It's decentralized. It's not under one's control. And that's one of the things I should have mentioned early. One of the beautiful things about this group is they're about the 3 fundamentals of crypto, as they mentioned: decentralization, transparency, and immutability. Decentralization built on blockchain, which means, let's get right to it. Features. Blocklocker. Blocklocker, let's look right at it. What goes on the blockchain stays on the blockchain. So this is decentralized. It's immutable and it's transparent in that their code is transparent. They're not some, hiding our centralized, system of using our services. They're actually doing this the way of blockchain. It's built where the code can be open and others can see. And this is how it works. So, and it works and it's beautiful already. So reach out to them, join the Discord, join the Telegram, ask your questions to learn more and interact. This is storing your wallet keys. Once you're on the Blocklocker, please transfer all funds to a different wallet. So they have some security recommendations for when you use it to always maintain that level of security. But that's neat. Right now, you can already store your keys on the blockchain. And right now, if you did it on any other blockchain, there would be a public ledger where everyone could see all this activity being done. Because all this is being done on Secret Network, where privacy is paramount, you have the ability to use these applications and not make an announcement to the world of what applications you're using and who you're using them with and for, which is kind of weird and ridiculous and untenable. It's not practical for long-term solutions, which is why Stephen said in the AMA, they chose to build these applications on Secret Network, and many others, developers have come to Secret Network to build applications for these reasons. You can't do certain things on other chains, no matter what EVM, no matter what. If it's a public ledger, then can't do it. Public ledger, can't do it. Public ledger, can't do it. Secret Network can do it. What else? Blocklocker. It's like, what else? This is huge already. They've got yield optimizer, DEX aggregator, Mount Doom, password manager. So you can come and you could add an address. Well, I don't know exactly how this works. I don't know. I'm going to work with them to figure out and walk through it. But the idea is most passwords, once you know the beginning of it, it's a password hint. So you list the address that you want to give a password for, you index it, and you just put the beginning like letters or numbers to remind you of what that password is. I do remember that, the gist of how this works. The gist of how it works is you give yourself a hint, the address of whatever it is that you are hinting the password for, and with a little bit of BUT token fee, you can lock that up. Same decentralized, immutable solution. And that's the essence. So now you've got password managers that you can use that aren't stored in a centralized server. Huge, huge, huge. But they do say, if you want to store crypto wallet keys, please use Blocklocker instead. All right. What else is going on? Mount Doom, pools. Okay, we were going to talk about address alias. Address alias. Create an address alias. Okay, search by address, search by alias, or create. To change alias, delete your current alias. Cost to create alias equals 1 BUTT. You can get BUTT from ButtonSwap, which we will show. Uploaded images are stored on Cloudinary. This is centralized, and we are exploring decentralized options. If you want to avoid this, please enter your own avatar URL. All right, there you go. And they are still looking. There are decentralized solutions that are emerging in the IBC that many of these protocols are working with and waiting for them to mature so they can collaborate. It's already in the works. They're aware and excited to see the success of these other teams, like Akash in particular. There's address alias. You understand these things exist. You can do your own research. That's what this is for. Bring you to the lake, and you got to check out the water and filter it, and do what you want with it yourself. We will be following up with the team to do examples and walkthroughs of these features. Some of them we're going to walk through right now. The main part of this is to walk through how you can support and join and make use of part of ButtonSwap and the optimizer aggregator. Let's get right to it. All right. So we're going to come back to ButtonSwap. Actually, before we come to ButtonSwap, let us come to the pools and see what we'd like to do here. Come up with a game plan. I think I had a game plan. The game plan is to deposit BUTT, because I've been saying I've been wanting to do this with them for a while. I just haven't had the opportunity, and I'm really excited to support this team and see where it goes. It's still very early. Now, the only way you can farm Button token is with a secret wrapped Bitcoin and Button pool. All right, there you go. So we're going to do those two. What we do with this pool, you can apply that, and what we do with Button token, you can do the same thing. You can go grab SEFI like we did with the Infinity Pool Optimizer, and you can come deposit it. You can take a secret SEFI token and you can come farm it over here, and it will increase your rewards by automatically compounding them for you on the daily. And they have got other LPs from SecretSwap and others coming as the DeFi world matures and grows. But this is how they work, and this is where you come. The process we go through, you'll be able to use for any of these that you'd like to join and support. Button, and that wrapped Bitcoin thing. Let's go. Let's just use. Here is SecretSwap. We will leave the link because this is where we need to go for the LP. In fact, if you click on deposit, look, it's going to take you right over there. That's where it takes you. That's how I got that tab. And that's why I'm going to leave the link below. Now here, let's go back to this one that's already connected. It's not connected. Oops. There's that preparation. Now it's connected. Whoop, there we go. That's what we have to do it all. And this is all we are going to do. Have to leave some for other tutorials, and who knows when, with all the work, we'll be able to come back. So let's do what we can here. And what the heck am I talking about? Everyone knows that before you provide LP, you must have your tokens. I am way ahead of the game here. Let's get back to it. This is why we do this live. So you can say, wait a minute, how does this work? What am I supposed to do? That doesn't work. Do it this way. Okay, let's do it this way. First, we need the BUTT tokens. Now, because we don't need to pair anything up with Secret, everything we do, we can start with Button. So I say, let's go to the S secret. We're going to do two things. There we go. Somewhere in here. Bam. We're going to do two things. The first, we're going to start half of it, and we're just going to just stake Button right away and just make that happen. And the other half, what are we going to do with the other half? The other half, we're going to farm button with the LP. There we go. Let's see what we have here. SecretSwap has the best, so they will not charge a fee. All right, that's great. Good, because I don't even have any button yet to save me on those fees. Whew. All right, well, let's see how efficient the IBC ecosystem is, where you can just hop from blockchain to blockchain, from Juno to Osmosis to SecretSwap, OMI to Atom to DVPN to Chihuahua to, where are we going? There are so many, I'm sure we could just go to map of zones. Uh-oh, timeout. Please check your wallet, see if it went through. Why? Because in the world of, it did went, look, you can see that balance. So it went through. That's what's cool about these. And it went through fast. Now, what are we going to do? First step, just to make it happen. Let's see this. Oops. Oh, we have to view. Go back. Does it show it? Nope. That is hilarious. Let's go right to the pools. Right to the pools. Let's just go right to depositing BUTT. Okay. Depositable. Let's view it. Why do we have to view it? Well, that's how privacy blockchain works. People can't just see on a public ledger what's going on. You have to show your keys. You have to be able to access what's going on. And the cost for privacy, when you look at minor extracted value, front running these issues, and the glaring problem with major, other than financial, the glaring problem with public ledger being used for all applications, the cost for privacy is a drop in the bucket. It's well worth it to actually make blockchain decentralized security practical. So do we do the view? Is it viewable? We'll find out. Oh, shucks, there it goes. So half of 15,462. Let's do, well, you know what? I have a calculator. I should do it. Gosh, it's been too long. It's embarrassing that I'm not doing this live. But you know what? 7731. I could have, I should have, but whatever. Right there, desktop calculator, old school, 7731. That's about half. We will add the rest of the change to the LP. And right now, we're going to deposit half the button. This is one of the things that you can do to join button and to support and to benefit in the future if you use these. Oh, you know what? If you use these, it's going to cost you button. So do make sure that you leave some button in your wallet, because it costs one button to do this, costs a button to do that. And if you have everything staked and you go to do it, you're like, oh man, I need some more button. And that's okay, because there's always some more button out there, but just be aware of that. Now let's go and provide some liquidity almost. Why almost? Because if you're going to provide liquidity for button and no. That's not what that's the one it said. This is the one it said. It said wrapped Bitcoin and button. That's what we would like to farm. So what we need to do is come over here and come over here. Although you could use SecretSwap for this, but why not? Since this is about what Button Group, what Steve and the team have created, let's take a look and take advantage of what they've created. Let's see, what am I looking for? I could probably just type in that, because that's what we're secret wrapped Bitcoin. Bam. Half of 7731. Okay, we would like to leave 3 to make it easy. 7728 is 3864. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just do that. 3864. That way we have a little button left over. What are we doing? We're taking half, because you need to have half button, half whatever when you're providing liquidity, half of the other, in this case, secret wrapped Bitcoin. There we go. What's the swap? Secret swap has the best rate. They're going to give us the best. So let's go for it. We went for it. And we're going, and it's happening. We're taking roughly half with a little bit to leave over. Bang. You just did that. All right. I dig it. So now we've got, if we want to view it, we can view it, but let's just go straight over here. Might as well refresh the page. It's always a nice thing to do. And go back to what we would like. And the other one was button. Okay. We have to view balance. And we should be able to max out whatever this secret wrapped Bitcoin is. Probably should have done high for an extra penny just to make sure this goes through, since it's an educational tutorial. Speaking of, if you're a big old whale and you want to, I don't know if we're a tuna or like some even smaller, holy mackerel, holy mackerel. We're mackerel, right? I don't even know where they need to learn more about mackerel. Okay, here we go. Are we viewing this yet? Refresh the page. Don't remember that. Don't go click happy. And you're like, whoa, all this information we're getting, and these EVM paying all these gas fees on Ethereum and doing all this stuff on these public ledgers. And now you're showing us how to get airdrops and the IBC and add value and join this innovative privacy by default ecosystem on Secret and all this amazing development. Jeez, I wish I could support the great paint on those walls and those beautiful desk lamps you have. Well, you can. You absolutely can. I'm going to do this again. See what I did wrong. Submit. Let's go high. How you do it? You scroll down the description below. We've got timestamps. For some reason, YouTube does not allow our timestamps anymore to show on the bars. But if you click on them, the description still works. Maybe we have to go to another platform eventually. There we go. Boom. And it's working. Now, what do we want to do? Provide. And let's max out. Let's approve. You have to approve first. That's how smart contracts work. Your keys, your wallet, Alter has your keys, your messages. And as ButtonSwap has your keys, your Blocklocker passwords, and your keys, your keys, your keys. Your keys, your keys. I guess that'll be one of their things. It's about time. Your keys, your keys. Let that happen. Let it do its thing. Patience is a virtue. Refreshing the page is like refreshing the page, the equivalent of blowing the Nintendo cartridge back in the day when the game would glitch or get stuck. And sometimes you have to take it out, blow the cartridge, and then even get in that box. Sometimes open it up and clean it out a little bit. Sometimes you got to do it. Makes life easier. All right. Well, I think we can go to, not to confuse things, but let's see if we can make this, error proof. Well, timed out. We'll see. Maybe we'll try this other one. Refresh the page. Do it again. Patience is a virtue. So is speeding this video up at 2x when you're watching this, because the editing is non-existent, really, for the most part. There have been times we've added a video or chopped out a few seconds of unnecessary content, and this may be one of them. We'll find out soon if this doesn't start working. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to get an LP. That's what we're doing, provide liquidity for wrapped Bitcoin. and for button on SecretSwap. But we're going to take this LP token. We're going to come back over to ButtonSwap, and we are going to lock it up and farm it because we're planting it and error approving. Well, let's try something else. Let's try refreshing the page. Let's try refreshing the page. And let's double check. And why you watch this is so you can learn some hacks. We're going to go through a hack to speed it up and make sure everything's okay. Bang. Let's try this again. Approve. What do you mean a hack? It's not really a hack because I don't know anything about hacking. I can't even make a thumbnail. All right, let's be real. However, if you do your research, there's a lot of tutorials and you can learn how to download a wallet, send and receive, and find out which protocols are innovating and read some papers. That you can do, and I recommend it yourself. So let's try adding a little bit more gas. Let's push a little bit more gas through and see if that speeds it up. See if that helps out. Oftentimes this works. And if it doesn't, sometimes that just means close the laptop, take a deep breath, go outside, get some sunshine, and do some stretches, exercise, drink some water, love yourself, talk with some friends, talk with some family. If they don't know anything about blockchain and crypto, then meet some people and talk to them. Well, some things are happening. Maybe I should really jack up the gas fees and see if that helps, or come back to this later and explain what gives, what went, what's happening. Here I go, getting click happy. Watch. Would really like to see this happen. Set gas. Okay, timed out while waiting. Let's go ham. 20 cents. You know what? Let's pay 24 cents. If I pay 24 cents, can I enjoy signing a contract with privacy on a DeFi application to support the BUT token, the button group? May say no, it costs more than 24 cents. Nope, that's what it took. All right, so this is why you watch this. And this is why I figure this out and don't have time to do it later. All right, let's go this again. We're gonna make this happen, y'all. By the way, if you didn't know and you're learning English, if it's your second language, y'all is a contraction for you all. Comment if you disagree. And comment if you agree, really. We will see if that's, yeah, that worked too. All right, well, now that we know what to do, let's keep up the good work. Now, a lot of validators are out there. They haven't, they don't know how to customize and tweak all the fees. They leave it a lot for us, for you yourself to customize it. I'm just not even going to play games. This is called doubling the gas fee. I'm paying 47 cents. This is educational. This is educational entertainment information. And I would really like to make sure that this LP goes through for me and for you so that we can move further on what to do. Am I the button swap guru? No, the answer is no, I'm not. I just wanted to rhyme. There are no gurus. Actually, if it means teacher, tutors, there are a lot of them all over the place. So there you go. And you yourself are one, because as soon as you understand that there are three sides to a triangle and it always equals to 180 degrees, you can go on and teach that and share that wisdom and knowledge yourself. Now we've got this. Now we can come back over here and we can come over to where we go in pools, I believe. Pools for the fools, for this fool. Thank you, God, for these beautiful times. We sure are living in some beautiful times. And we are learning together and sharing this knowledge and understanding to communicate. We've already taken care of this deposit button. Now we're coming over here to farm. Let's check it out. Farm and find ways to pay it forward. We have whitelist opportunities, giveaways. The main purposes of the channel are to learn, to share that knowledge, grow in our understanding and share in that understanding with others. And, you know, there are some great opportunities in the process. There we go. Depositable right there. Let's do all of it. Could I click it? No. Can I copy and paste it? Yes. Let's go for it. Yes, we are living in some amazing times where we can set our own gas fees. Who before could set their own gas fees? Really? Think about that. Think about that. You can set your own gas fee. And if you don't like it, you can say, forget about it. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of generations, your parents and your parents' parents, you know what they would have done to be able to set their own gas fees and deposit successfully with no intermediaries and maintain privacy? I don't know the exact number, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty big. And it's withdrawable and it's showing. So there you go. There are more pools that you can yield optimize and support. You do the same thing. You would go split 50-50 on SecretSwap, provide LP, come back over here, deposit, and join the BUTTheads. I hope this was informative, educational. Hey, if you want to help us get some knowledge out, we've got one more thing. Weirdest thing happened. A video came out from one of the leading channels on YouTube, over almost 2 million subscribers, great content, pumps out research on all these things happening all over crypto. So we added to his list and dedicated a video to him. Like within 2 days, the views just stopped. The viewers, they just stopped. And his team put out a research article, a great research article on his website a day or two after this. And I think that there's more information in here that can be gleaned specifically around NFTs that would love for more people to learn about. So let's see if we can, whatever happened, these algorithms that put a seeming block, but let's see if we can get these views up again. Would appreciate that, because we really do feel that there's a lot more to SecretNFTs than what the NFT community at large. Now I recognize that he talks about a lot of protocols on many different blockchains and NFTs and platforms, and there is still a lot of money to be made in the carnival world of crypto. That being said, when you take a deep, detailed look at SecretNFTs, is there really a comparison? Is there really? Think about it. Just think about it. You don't have to think about it if you don't understand about what SecretNFTs are. You can actually watch our video and we talk more about it. We've got tutorials. I think we've covered everything. Thank you, Stephen, for everything you guys are providing. We look forward to doing some more tutorial walkthroughs as I understand more of how to navigate through this beautiful ecosystem you've created. Until the next time, have a beautiful day. Namaste, y'all.